Well, so 1 year later, what lessons have we learned from last year's windstorm? KXLY4's Jeff Humphrey continues our team coverage live with that part of the story tonight. Jeff?
Nadine, I never realized how much I was relying on my cell phone until our home lost power, and I wasn't able to charge it up anymore. So now, because of windstorm, these cell phone battery packs now part of our power outage supplies. At first, it seemed like a rustic, romantic adventure, keeping warm by the fire, cooking on camp stoves. But it didn't take very long for the gravity of windstorm's damage to set in.
We've already had a fire in the county today that looks like it's a result of a candle.
While emergency officials urged us to safely live without electricity, utilities struggled to bring the power back on. There were very few easy fixes.
Those hurricane-force winds came in and devastated our transmission system.
Before power was restored, Avista replaced 482 poles, 16 miles of wire, and 717 cross arms. A lot of us suffered damage to our property.
I was in the kitchen, and I heard a loud crash, and I peeked out the front door, and all I could see is evergreen branches.
Windstorm made us much more aware of the health of our trees. They need to be inspected for weak spots and in some cases thinned out to reduce the amount of sail that pines and firs raise to the wind.
Well, right now we're protecting our home by cleaning out the debris and all the dead. So that way when the big winds do come, it doesn't put too much flux in the trees and it gives it nice good air for it to have steady wind to blow through it.
You can still find trees damaged by last November's storm. This fir lost one of its twin tops and now it's structurally out of whack. Straight line winds in excess of 60 miles an hour toward dozens of shingles off of this home. Even 1 year later, the roof is just now getting repaired.
We're still doing roofs from that wind damage. I mean, we are barely doing any roofs that don't have any damage to them, and we're even going into next year still doing the roofs with the wind damage.
Nadine, since last November's windstorm, Avista has developed a new computer program that helps them better order supplies for fixes when these large events happen. For example, if they knew they had 10,000 residential customers without power, well, the computer program would be able to project for them the number of power poles and transformers that they would need to make sure that those repairs are made. Reporting live on the South Hill, Jeff Humphrey, KXLY4.
Hopefully we're all better prepared now as we move on. All right, thanks a lot, Jeff.